On April 9, 1865, after 4 years of fighting, the Civil War was over. General Ulysses S. Grant came to Appomattox Courthouse, Virginia, to accept the surrender of General Robert E. Lee.
I felt sad at the downfall of a foe who had fought so long and so valiantly and had suffered so much for a cause, though that cause was, I believe, one of the worst for which a people ever fought.
Grant wrote out the official surrender terms. They were kinder than anyone expected. The Southern soldiers could go home, and as long as they gave their promise not to fight against the country again, they would not be prosecuted for treason. They had to surrender their guns, but they could take their horses, and never again could they own slaves. Just 6 days after Lee's surrender, the President and Mrs. Lincoln went to see a comedy at Ford's Theater, a popular Washington playhouse. There, the drama shifted to the presidential box when an out-of-work actor named John Wilkes Booth stepped right up behind the nation's leader and fired a bullet into the president's head. Abraham Lincoln died the next morning in a small house across the street. It was April 15, 1865.
It is not merely for today, but for all time to come, that we should perpetrate for our children's children this great and free government, which we have enjoyed all our lives. I beg you to remember this. The nation is worth fighting for.
Through Lincoln's sacrifice and the sacrifice of millions of others, the country's promise had now become liberty for all. The Civil War and the emancipation of slaves had once again identified America as the land of freedom. I'm Katie Couric. Join me again for Freedom, a History of Us.